blesses us to be a blessing. So, you know, we can live, you know, there's so much we can do to uplift one another. And that's one thing that we as a people, and I'm not saying all of us generally, but some in particular, that's what they do. It makes them feel that they're in a better situation when they can talk or be condescending to somebody else. You'll find some people only hang with people they think that they have more than. And I don't understand that. I really, really don't. But you know, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. That's not what I'm saying. But when I see things that, man, you know, look, if I come on here, and I've given my opinion on a lot of issues, but I've never been condescending in doing so. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know. Like I said, I tell people this: don't ever come to me with a problem if you haven't at least thought of one solution. Because if all you do is put down, how can you build up? That's my logic. Because you can say, oh, that person nasty, that person this, that person that. Well, what can you tell them that will make the situation better for them? Because sometimes, you know what? We assume people know things, a lot of things that they don't. And I shared this story before. I had a store manager that I kind of thought that he was being condescending to this young man. He was showing him how to mop. And so when he got through, I was like, well, he didn't know how to mop. He said, no, he didn't. I was like, oh. So we can't assume. The first thing you want to do is show somebody, hey, the way you were doing that, you might want to do this and you may want to do that. Or if they got clothes on the floor, hey, you may want to consider getting you some hampers, or you got room over, maybe you can take your linen, maybe you can take your closet where your washer and dryer is and put you some shelves there, and then maybe you can put up your some things, or maybe you need a bigger laundry basket, or maybe you need to get some more shelves so you can organize. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody is perfect. But I just hate to see people get on here, use this platform to be condescending to others. Because sometimes people just don't know. And if you see a person in a situation where you can help them be better, do that. Do that. Do that, man. Y'all, it literally brought tears to my eyes. And if you on here and all you doing is putting other people down, I don't support that. Now, if you voicing your opinion and you saying, hey, you know, maybe you want to try doing this or doing that. And that's one thing, this one lady I watch, I can't even think of her name. She is a reactor. But every time, and I got to give it to her, every time she says something, she never like put somebody, well, she don't put anybody down. She'll give her opinion, and then she'll make a recommendation. You may want to do this, or you may want to do that, or, you know, you understand what I'm saying? That's what we need. Especially you got young ladies on here. I don't care if they have 20 kids. My mama had 10. And at one time, she was single with 6 before she met my dad. But one thing my mom always said to us, and a lot of things she always said, and a lot of things I heeded, was that sometimes you can't help being poor, but there's no reason to be nasty, because soap and water clean anything. And, you know, I have gone to people's houses that were junky, but they weren't nasty. Then you got a person that's in a small space with a lot of people. There's going to be some, you know, it's going to be some uproar there. It has to be, because you only can do so much with the little space that you have. And like, honestly, right now, I've outgrown the space where I'm in, and I'm looking and I'm making some adjustments, because, you know, I sell stuff on eBay, and so I have a lot of inventory that I just really, since this corona, I hadn't even listed anything. I hadn't listed anything, because at this time I don't feel comfortable shipping. I ship my daughter and my grandson some stuff for Mother's Day, but I don't really, I mean, I can sanitize it and stuff, but I don't know the condition it's gonna travel. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not Amazon. I don't have those type resources. But